my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall respect my parents, teachers, and all elders and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and its people, I pledge my devotion. In their well being and prosperity alone lies my happiness.
India is my country. India is the cradle of a great heritage and world religions. It's world's largest democracy, world's largest, oldest and continuous civilization. A land of 600 languages, second largest pool of scientists and engineers, third largest standing army force, but still is a land of illiteracy with abject poverty, a land of discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, and religion, a land of unemployment, child labor, female infanticide. Still, much more, India stands as an irony of myths, no trace of hope.
India still stands great before the world. India has given birth to many a great leader whose names are inscribed in the annals of world history. The imperialism of more than 2 centuries had taken away all the wealth of our country, but our leaders could fight for freedom with the weapon of non-violent resistance. Within a very short span of time after independence, India could reach great heights. The reason is very simple. We had quite a good lot of great leaders motivated with dedication and selfless service. But now the scene has changed much. Quality of leadership has deteriorated. Politics and parties becomes laughing stock. Groups and communities fight against each other. In a boastful climb for smart, cashless and digital society, people have no other option but to stand in queue for hours, for good or bad. Discussions go on. We are still to wait and see.
Educational systems of our ancient times helped very much in the development of this nation. The Gurukul, the ancient university of Nalanda and Takshila, and many of our modern renowned universities helped transforming the minds of our leaders, rather enlighten them. Today, education has degraded as just a means to acquire a few degrees, just a few letters suffixed to the names. It makes any sense? We learn things, but we don't apply or follow it in our day-to-day life. Education has become piling up of bits and pieces of knowledge without any space for formation. What a pity. Education fails to achieve its goal, removal of ignorance, dispelling the darkness.
India stands as a lofty ideal, very lucid and elusive. The real question is how to encounter the real India. India is known even today in this century of reason and scientific advancement for its great epics and Puranas, its rich fund of great philosophy and philosophers from ancient to modern time, the richness of it as cradle of world's allegiance and a land of religious leaders like Buddha, Jaina, Sri Shankara, Ramanuja, spiritual luminaries of modern times like Swami Vivekananda, Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, Saint Kuriakose Elias Chavara, APJ Abdul Kalam, all of them partook in that great vision. The vision to make India had been perceived way back from the Vedic period. So, only if you travel through the history of India, you can understand it better and would be able to hand it over to our posterity.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम् धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे।
Namaste, Ji.
Ayushman Bhava.
Guruji, we are in search of a way out from the multitude of problems persist in our present society, in our country.
The natural calamities at various parts of the world.
Destruction of nature's gift due to avarice and greed of mankind.
Exploitation and cruelty, the name of individual factors.
People have become reluctant towards safeguarding the richness of Indian tradition.
Could we ever find a way out?
Where should we turn out for a solution?
Well, every solution lie within. Ajnana, ignorance, is the cause of every problem. Once we gain real jnana, all the problems will be solved. Know the simple and yet profound secret that true knowledge and true liberation can be had only when one is at peace with one's own self. Sit by the ruins and see the inscriptions carved on walls of caves and listen. Listen to the seeds and the folklorist, to the waters of the perennial rivers and the echoes of the immortal gigantic mountains. Look at the personifications of prayer carved out of marble or stone, and lie under a banyan tree and listen. Listen to India.
Of great emperors, kings, and rulers like Ashoka, Akbar the Great, and Rajaraja Cholan. Vikramaditya, the benevolent ruler.
The time of Emperor Vikramaditya was a golden era in the development of our country in the field of art, architecture, philosophy, medicine, and science.
India was well acclaimed and accepted his genius even today. India experienced a glorious time and he was the patron of art, culture, and science. Vikramaditya's court was adorned by the Navratnas or the nine gems like Kalidasa, author of Shakuntala, Dhanvantri, the noted Ayurvedic physician, and so on.
During the reign of Vikramaditya, Indian sculpture making witnessed its classical phase. The colossal copper statue of Buddha, which is now in the British Museum, is a standing example of it.
Till date, India is noted for its Ayurvedic method of medical practice. Dhanvantri, one among the Navaratnas, was a renowned medical practitioner of Vikramaditya's age.
करोतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः लक्ष्मीः कौस्तुभपारिजातकसुरा धन्वन्तरिश्चन्द्रमा धेनुकामदुघासुरेश्वरगजो ब्रह्मादिदेवाङ्गना अश्वः सप्तमुखो विषं हरिधनु शङ्खो मृतं चाम्बुधे